Welcome one, welcome all to live stream number 78. Does it look dark to you guys? Suddenly it just kind of looks dark for some reason. Everything looks a little muted, a little muted. How are you all? Thanks everybody for being here. Does the screen look dark to you guys? All right, let's see who's here. Limelight, you made it! Yo, and not only did you make it, but you're first. I had a little email back and forth with Limelight. Didn't think he was going to make it. Or comment. But I'm glad you're here, buddy. Barry's here. Hey, Barry. Radios. Hey! Lyle's here. Let me try to do your emoji. Hey, Lyle. Butch Magnum, you made it! There's Matthew. Hola, buddies. How are you, bud? Butch Magnum is present. Been absent, but I have a note from Epstein's mother. God. Jeffrey's here, not first. Angus McNaughton has a question. Hey, all, got a vintage... Is it a question or a comment? Hold on, let's check this. Hey, all, got a vintage Super 8 camera with an issue. Shinon XL555 in very good shape, but no power. 4 AA battery holder clean, contact camera handle clean, but camera is dead. Ideas. It sounds like, and I'm no electrician for small electronics, but it sounds like you have a little motor issue or a little electronic issue on the board there somewhere, Angus, sadly. It's common for those cameras, for Shinons. I have 3 or 4 of them that are dead that, by all accounts, shouldn't be. Hey, Jack, how are you, bud? Ding-a-ling, Mike is here. Hey, Mike. There's your film. There's Mike's roll of 220 Tri-X. I had to, I backwound it before I develop it. So to get try to help get some of the curl out of there, I'll leave it in there for a day or two. But it's here, safe and sound, Mike, and I got your note in very detailed for each photo. I appreciate it. We have some good pictures that we're going to show today. Eric is here. Hey, Eric. Sprocket made it. Good Easter morn from Ireland. Lyle is present. Good to be. Going to be tough not having any more live stream till almost April. I know. Well, we got one more. Wait, let me check. Yeah, I want to tell you guys, we are good to go next week. We're live streaming Sunday the 9th. But then we're going to be off for 2 weeks. I did 3. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 16th and the 23rd will be no live streams. I'll be away. Michael Carter is here. How are you, bud? Like. Hit the like button, everybody. Jeffrey, on time, but now 2 minutes. Katie, who are you? Katie is here. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. Let's see, Travis is present. I didn't even have to text you and remind you. Mr. Carter in the house. It is a bit dark. Yeah, okay. Applause. Little dark. Yes. Wow. There. I know, Katie. I can't believe she made it. I'm glad. It's good to see her. Let me see. I know this is so risky, but let me see. How about that? I think that helped, didn't it? Did that help? I had it down. I do manual. Yeah, okay, good. I had it on manual and it was click down one too many. Bingo! We're good. Oh, there's Katie. Yes, Mike, a bit dull and subdued, just like me. 2 minutes. Hey, Bonnie's here. Hey, Bonnie. It's been crazy, I know, Katie. I'm glad you're here. You need a few of those 1,000 watt sunlights. Well, if I'm being honest, if you guys want to see, I do have to kind of dumb this down a little bit because there is a pretty good control here. Like, watch this. Wah! Hello! So it gets a little kooky. Yeah, we're going to leave it. We usually leave it right here. So there's a lot of adjustment that you can do with this little camera, but yeah, it gets crazy. I gotta make sure, I gotta be careful with it. And there's one more thing I'm going to test. You guys can hear me as normal, right? As my echoey through the air microphone into my Logitech. I don't know if this is going to work, but I have my little Neewer, you know, the little wireless one, and I've been practicing with it a little bit. And I have over here, I have it set up. You guys see that white thing right there? You know, it's just a hub, right? And I have it ready. You guys see this wire? I'm going to plug this in, and we'll see what happens. Does that help at all? Can you guys tell? It may still be through the air, but I don't know. Oh yeah, thanks, Lyle. I love this mug. But I don't know if this is recording the audio currently or if I'm still through the air. But does this sound better? It sounds thin. No, not good, Michael, huh? There's the levels all the way up. I know I'm going to clip. How about on level 2? It is through the microphone. Okay, yes, wireless is on, a bit thin. Everybody says it's thin. Okay. Bassy and trebly at the same time. You want to, yeah, clip to the shirt and see if it works. It's low now. Okay. There, is it, I just kicked the levels up a little bit, but I know that's probably isolated compared to the other. Better up. I know it's going to clip maybe a little or maybe not. I don't know. But if it's not okay. Oh, very good now. Better now. Okay, I'm on level 4 over here. That's good. Sounds normal now, but I also have low quality headphones. All right, well, we're going to leave it on for a while, and then if it gets wonky, then now it's missing a little treble. So it's very bassy. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look into that. I could probably change it in the settings here, but, you know, that might take some time. So I'm not going to mess right now, so we'll leave it for now. But if it gets annoying, you guys let me know and we'll switch back to the normal through the air. Because I got a lot of stuff to unbox today. Not unbox, but unpack or, you know, talk about. Need some water. Good for now. Thanks, Angus. I can start my rapping now. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, here it is. I'm not even going to try. I missed a lot of chats. Sorry, guys. Pathé Super 16. Oh, good. That's good to hear, Mike. Super 16 is working well. My eyes. I am working. The SPF 500 sunscreen. So I shot a roll. I was having a conversation. I don't see him in the chat, but I was having a conversation. There's your film, Mike. I was having a conversation with Jim Cahill. And because Jim is kind of the guy that keeps me going with my Beaulieu stuff. Filmboy24. Sounds about the same now, but you can just hear your voice instead of your voice and background noises. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Rap only live stream. Yo, because I got some cameras to show you today. Don't want you to throw me up in the hay. Yeah, I'll stop. My wife just yelled at me. New cup. It's actually not. I got it for Christmas, I think, a couple years ago. I don't use it that often. Believe it or not, it doesn't hold that much coffee. Ow, it's hot because that's hot. But it's thick. It's a very thick wall mug, but I like it. My wife got that for me for Christmas, I believe. So I shot a roll of... I shot this. You guys probably... if you follow me on Instagram... then you certainly saw the photo I posted where I was going to do a comparison video. Well, I'm going to do a comparison video between these two gems, right? Can you see them? So, and I love that Canon 1014 XLS. It's probably my favorite all-time Super 8 camera in some ways. And I really love this camera. However, I discovered an issue, and I was talking to Jim Cahill about it.
and I may have to send it in for service. So I put the cartridge in, and there's the, the little capstan roller and the sound head down at the bottom. Well, this was engaged, right? So in a Super 8 camera where it accepts sound film, there's always a little sound head at the bottom. And silent film bypasses it, right? We all know that. It just sits above it. When you put sound film in, this sound head is essentially down into the body of the camera. So when you put the film in, there's a little button here that lets the camera know that you have sound film in, so that when you pull the grip, or when you turn the camera on and start it, it engages the sound head. It essentially just pushes it up, makes contact in between the pinch roller and the sound head. Well, the sound head was stuck in the up position, so I'm using a business card and jamming it down and trying to get the film in. I finally got it wedged in there, and I shot about 20 feet of film, sound film with this microphone, and I got nothing. It didn't record any audio at all. And since that test, which is a couple days ago, the sound head is now where it's supposed to be. It stays locked down. Now, the weird thing, when you turn the camera on, this is the on and off button down here. When you turn it on and you start the camera, you can see the motor engage. You see it turning there? We're rolling film. It works great with silent film, this camera. Great. Takes great pictures too. So when you put sound film in, there's a little button. You're not going to be able to see it, but there's a little button right there that gets pushed in. Well, that's telling the camera to engage that sound head, which it does. Watch it come up. You're gonna have a hard time seeing it. And it rolls, and everything spins. The little roller spins, but this doesn't engage anymore. So your film just it doesn't even roll. So anyway, I haven't decided between keeping it as a silent camera or sending it to a tech for repair. Recommendations? It's very odd, Mike. I don't understand it. It's so strange. But I didn't recognize the issue when I first put the film in. So I put this film cartridge in, and we all know that Soundstripe film, that this is where it's recorded, on the bottom of the cartridge. So that piece of film goes in between the rollers. Well, I didn't know it was stuck up, so I'm putting this cartridge in, snapping it in, and it's just smashing that film against the side of the cartridge. And then I'm like, turn it on, I don't hear anything running, it's not working, I'm getting irritated, I pop it out, I look, the film's getting broken, and the flywheel starts spinning when you put in a sound cart. Yeah, but I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's put this as a dummy roll now. But I mean, maybe I need to try it again now that thing is engaging. But, so we put a dummy. There's no film in this one. No, nothing. You would hear it for sure. All you can hear is the little wheel spinning on the sound head. That's it. So I don't know. And I love sound film, but I still have I have several sound cameras. So we'll worry about that later. I don't know. I may not. I may just keep it as is, use it as a silent camera, because that's 90% of what I shoot anyway. And if I want to shoot sound film, I'll use this one. We'd probably recommend Bjorn here in Sweden if you're going to say, well, Bjorn's the best. There's zero doubt about that. I mean, he was a tech for years with Bullu. I just don't know if I'd want to send it all the way to Sweden or not. It's a couple of Dual, I think Jim was telling me, Dual, and then Filmwave. There's a couple people that work on them. I'm honestly a little bit nervous. I was telling Jim, I have a good working camera. I feel very nervous about sending it to a repair person and getting it back, and just something else doesn't work on it maybe, or I don't know. But it's tricky. It's tricky. Lineup for today, we have the Disney World #3. Remember the previously developed films? This one is Disney World 1972, film number 3. Last week we saw film 2. The week before we saw film 1. This week we're going to take a peek at film 3. Film 3. We also have, I'm so excited, we also have our good buddy Lyle at the Quiet Pages YouTube channel. Our good buddy Lyle has his 120 film. I have it. His Tri-X. Lyle, that was from 1987, right? Was that Expiration 87, I believe? Yeah, I think all the 120 film was the same. I think June of 87. We also have Mr. Limelight, who is here joining us today. I have Limelight's 220 film. I believe his expired in 1986. So we'll get to those in a few minutes. I also have a very, very interesting eBay listing I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys, give me 1 second first of all. I forgot to grab something. Okay, we'll get to that in 1 minute. I have a very interesting eBay listing that I want to show you. And I did make contact with the eBay seller. All right, let's see what's going on here. Angus, I'll get that Revere 16 mailed to you tomorrow. Ooh, nice, making deals. Hey, Rich is here. Hey, buddy. I've got the Tri-X loaded into my camera. Going to shoot it this week, and I'll send it back to you along with some found film Kodak magazines. Thank you, Rich. I'm ready when you are. 78 RPM. Oh, you're talking about radios. He must have got a phonograph. Did I miss somebody? Oh, hey, Vintage Vibe Media is here. How are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'd love to send it to Bjorn. I mean, truly. Wearing shorts. I know. It's, well, it's 68 degrees here right now. You're 127. Yeah, that's really old, Rich. Yeah, it expired in 69. Touch by a projector. Yes, 87. All shot in my city. All right, Lyle. We got Lyle coming up. Lyle and Limelight did a really good job on their film. You guys are going to like these. Give it a Fonzie whap. Whap. Remember? Yeah, the jukebox, right? He would hit the jukebox and get it going again. Shake it like it's hot. Oh, God. Jeffrey, what I do is I put a camera on a shelf, then I buy 2 more cameras to make me feel good. I did buy another camera. I sent the Bronica back, the 120 camera. And my wife gave me permission to buy another one. It's only about, it's not a medium format. It's a 16 millimeter camera, but it's nice. I'm not going to give it away yet. I'm going to show you guys when I get it. Hopefully, maybe I'll have it by next Sunday. 71 in Mesa right now. That's awesome. Travis says bought 6 rolls of Ektachrome 64T 35 millimeter for $40 yesterday. Is that, oh, 35 millimeter, $40. The only expired Ekta I haven't shot yet. Yeah, that's an interesting film stock. I like it. I know a lot of people didn't. I have a couple rolls, 1 or 2 rolls of it in Super 8, Travis. We need to go back down. Sprocket says, Filmboy24, did you get my 127 video? Did I get your video? I don't know. Now I have to look. No, it's not that good, Barry. No, I wish. God. Sprocket, I'm going to dig. You know, guys, I'm really bad when it comes to emailing people back. I usually always do, but sometimes it takes a while. I feel that the silver halides have some sort of runic tracking portal where they find me on eBay. Nice. You sent it yesterday. Maybe I didn't see it yet then, Sprocket. I will check, though, I promise. The only expired film I dream over is 80s 100T. I would love to get some of that in good condition. I have. Is that the 100T? Is that the EXR stuff or just good old Vision 100T? I have some EXR, I believe 100T. In fact, this magazine right here is loaded. I loaded it on 12/21 of 22. Look at that. I even wrote what's in it. Doot, 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 doot. So yeah, I have probably some 100T somewhere. From 40 up in Arizona mountains. Yeah, I do too, Mike. I love it. It's a fantastic stock. Matthew says, I think it was missed above, but wanted to say I've shot part of my 120 roll, going to a conference via train next week, and I think I'm going to shoot some of it then. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Matthew. As of right now, I have 2 scheduled for today, and then next Sunday we'll probably have Mike at Flying O, medium format, but I don't think I have any others slated right now. I haven't actually shot any more yet, so if you have it and you're sitting on it, get it in. Out of interest, roughly how much is a service with Bjorn? I read up on Bjorn, and I want to. It's obviously dependent largely on the service and what's wrong. 300 to 600 US probably. Average plus shipping. The best way to get Mike through an email is to attach it to. Now, Jeffrey. I don't know how much I have, Mike. You have a few hundred feet. I thought I had a 400-foot roll somewhere, but I don't. I have so much film. I gotta look. I know I have a couple 100-foot rolls. I've been playing God of War. It's had an influence on me. I haven't played that. I think I actually have it, though. Slide towards the screen. That works for me. Okay, guys, I want to show you an eBay listing. This freaked me out. It freaked me out. I scour eBay every day almost. So we all know what the Pomona pack is, and if you don't, then shame on you. It's that 54 rolls total of Super 8 film that I purchased on eBay over the last couple months, 3 or 4 months. And it's Darius Anthony, Norman Connors, and friends, right? And we got all kinds of events. The African American Festival, and the golf, the airplane. I mean, there's so many things for that we've only gotten through like 5 or 6 rolls. So I'm so excited seeing anything now. Oh, hey, Barry. Thank you, Barry. For some reason, I already thought you were a member already. So I was super excited when I came across this listing on eBay. Now, I emailed the seller, and he was very respondent and seemingly really cool. But basically, I just said I can't afford it. That the listing is very high priced for me. I mean, maybe it's worth it. I don't really know. But I bought all 54 rolls of that film that was never developed, and it's a true mystery for under $50 for all 54 rolls. So it was a little high for me, and I told him that. But you know, it's his listing, so he can do whatever he wants. But he has several rolls of film that I would truly love to get my hands on and scan it properly. It looks like he scanned probably on a Wolverine or something. There's a lot of artifacts and whatnot. So it's, you know, it's hard to really make out what it is. It's not hard to make out what it is. You know what I mean. But let me show you the listing, okay? You guys ready for this? Take a peek at this. Look at that first shot. Look at the picture. Don't worry about the price. Yep, $95 for one single roll of film. A little steep for me. But this is... Here, I want to show you something. Let me move some things out of the way. Okay. Do you guys remember when I got the Pomona pack? Am I still on? The chat's kind of stopped. I just want to make sure I'm still on. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. When I bought all of those Pomona pack things, remember they had the Betamax tapes and the U-matic? They had 4 of these too, right? 4 of these. Well, if we look at the front of this one, it says Darius Anthony Productions, Burning Spear, and then the title, We Give Them What We Want. Burning Spear, Darius Anthony Productions. Remember that? Okay, take a peek again at the listing. Super 8 film, Burning Spear, Winston Rodney, 1990s, music video, beach, behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. So it's a film of them filming. I mean, and I say a film, it's a real film. Super 8 film of them filming. And what I didn't know, and I learned just by that listing, I thought Burning Spear was the name of the project. That's actually the guy's name. That Winston Rodney is his real name. He's a Jamaican roots reggae artist, right? Very well known in that community, apparently. So let me show you a couple of photos from that. It's what it looks like to me, Christian. Either a 6008 or 7008 for sure. So look at this. Part of the Sunset in the Grill. It's tricky to see exactly, but I can't tell what the director name says. Film type is tricky too down at the bottom, because that's the only picture of the clapper board. And look at this. I'm guessing that the fellow with the white shirt is possibly the camera guy. And the man with the dreads, I think, is Burning Spear. And he's just taking a peek, right? He's just taking a peek. What are we doing here? So, we got that. We have the congregation on the beach for the video. Could be a 9008, yes. There's the film itself. And I'm kind of having a hard time seeing or knowing what that says. It says dock footage. But I don't really know what it says above it or even below it. Something, is that Johnny's or? It's kind of hard to make out. There's the description. Over 2 minutes, 30 seconds of Burning Spear footage. A group is recording what appears to be shots for a music video, and the film camera is capturing the action. There is no audio on this film. Also plays in reverse, so it's spooled backwards, but very, very, very interesting. I did invite the seller of that to the live stream. I don't know. I don't think he's here, but Altisma, finally here. How are you? Good to see you. The plot thickens. He looks familiar. Oh, if you guys can recognize anybody. Yeah, that would be cool. Howdy, Fritz. Fritz Robinson is here. Looking through the listing. Whoa, what a find. Well, and if you look, okay, look at the seller. You guys, he's a nice guy. He's a real nice guy. So, or girl. I think it's a guy, but we didn't actually talk about that. So look at the seller here. Sanford of Sherman Heights. I don't know what is that the actual, yeah, Sanford of Sherman Heights. That's the seller name. But dig through his listings. He has some more listings of other artists, African American mainly. It seems like in that batch. I don't know if it's all from, and I asked him, I said, I got a bunch of them from eBay, from Pomona, and he said there's a very good chance. He has thousands of listings, so I believe me, I know what it's like. He's got listings everywhere, so it's hard to keep track sometimes. And he goes, I could have very well gotten those from eBay. He doesn't remember exactly where, but he definitely was very receptive to what I was trying to do here. $94, yikes. I know, a little steep. I mean, I could never pay more than 10 to 15 bucks for it, but I mean, I understand he's making a living. This is his job, so you can't fault the man for, I mean, it's got some cool stuff on it, so maybe he gets what he wants for it. It would be kind of cool to give it a proper scan and then give it back to him and let him sell it, but that's not my call. That's his stuff. Sorry, my phone was beeping. How about Super 8 adult movies cheaper than this? Yeah, right? Crazy coincidence. Is that what it said, Mike? Johnny's camera, Jeffrey says. Angus. Raw IND or something. It also makes me wonder, do you guys remember? You remember those 6 200-foot cartridges I have in the Pomona pack. Now, one of them is, so far, we've only developed one, but that was all Norman Connors. I don't know what the other 5 hold, or 4, because one of them is not fully exposed. But I don't know what the other 4 are. Could be, maybe one of them is that film that they're shooting. I don't know why they would have never gotten it developed. That would be weird. Yeah, he's 80 now. Burning Spear's still around. Very influential if you look around. Yeah. Hey, Russell's here. How are you, buddy? It does make you wonder what the source of... Like I'm guessing, we know Darius... I don't know if Darius Anthony is behind a lot of this, like in the production end of a lot of what we've seen so far. And we know Darius Anthony, I believe, passed away in 2014. I don't know if possibly another family member or business partner or somebody else may have passed away relatively recently and had all of his property, or a partner's property, or a company's property, and they're liquidating to the world. And I'm sure we have a tiny little piece of everything that came from him or that company, right? I'm glad to just have what we have, but I thought it was really cool, very interesting spotting that film. Spotted the twin LCD displays on the Bulio, so it's not a 6008, it's either a 7000 or a 9000. Well, that's good to know. I don't think $94 is a good price for behind the scenes unless it's like from a movie that has precious deleted scenes in it. Yeah, behind the scenes of Jaws would be worth that for sure. For sure. But like I say, I mean, I'm with you. I'm a connoisseur of this type of media, and it's not something I could pay for that. He has others. Donna Allen. Do you guys know who Donna Allen is? I didn't till I looked her up. She was also an entertainer. Still around. He has a film of her, I believe, singing in concert for the first couple minutes, and then it's somebody else, another lady singing. So there's some interesting films in his repertoire. So look around. Oh, Lyndon's here. Hey, Lyndon. Oh, you know Donna Allen then. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, this is so interesting. This is what I do, right? This is what I'm here for. These are those lost memories that will be gone forever. They'll be gone forever. And by the way, I feel like did he put that in his listing? Hold on one second. I feel like somebody listed almost exactly what I like to say. Let me see if it's in there. It may not be this one. It's not this one, but I feel like he put it in one of his listings that he's keeping it out of the landfill. Because we all know how many films from the early years are in that landfill. Millions, maybe? I don't know. There's a video on YouTube called Burning Spear, Burning Reggae. It is from 1994-95. It's taken on the beach. Oh, that's probably it. It's definitely in the 90s. Definitely in the 90s, Jeffrey. You can't post a link, though, can you? Dang it. I wish you could. trying to figure out how you can... Sprocket says, my name is Mike, Filmboy24, Super 8 Detective. Super 8 Detective. Skip Elsheimer of AV Geeks is saving many films. That's good to know. Anybody that saves films is good on my list. Spielberg documented many of his films in Super 8, 1941, Bridge of Spies. Amazing that you stumbled upon that listing. It was just sheer luck. Just put Burning Spear, Burning Reggae. It will come up. All right, Burning Spear. Well, yeah, I'll look that up. Burning Spear, Burning Reggae. I had no idea that Burning Spear is his name. That's freaking awesome. It'd be cool to have some of these people on here. Yeah, it's definitely the right video. It is, so you checked it. Burning Spear. Good job, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. So anyway, there's that. And I do truly believe that within that seller's listings, I know there's more. I know there's more. There's another Burning Spear Super 8 film in his listings as well. AV Geeks is great. I feel like I'm back in the 70s watching. I think I've seen that channel before. Watching 16 millimeter. Does he just posts the film and no talking and stuff, right? I probably should do that, but there's another channel that is fun to watch. Larry Urbanski from Urbanski Film that sells all the supplies, the film supplies. He has a channel and he posts tons of films. His channel is called, it's a great channel. And he does a lot, man, he puts so many films out. And they're the good old, a lot of, like commercial films and old school black and white films. And he does a good job. What is the name? Oh, I'm looking right now. I'm subscribed. Movie Craft. Movie Craft space Inc. INC period. Movie Craft Inc. He's got 41,000 subscribers, but he does a really good job posting films that are fun for the whole family. Periscope Films, another one. Yeah, I've seen them. Periscope Films. Hopefully the seller will offer you the chance to scan the film before it sells. At that price, it may take a while. Yeah, I don't know that he's going to get that much for it. He may be willing to, listen to some offers. I don't know. Oh, the resolution is bad. Yeah. A lot of these channels, they'll scan in just with the Wolverine scanners. But I know Larry, I've talked to him on the phone several times. I know Urbanski uses he uses a real scanner. I can't think of the name of it now. It's not a real well-known one. Let's show some medium format. Let's get into some medium format Tri-X. You guys ready to see some photographs? Is this still sounding pretty good to you guys? Is it better than the over-the-air? If I know it's better than over-the-air, then I'll try to tweak it. I set my level at 4. I'll try to tweak it. Hi, Steven's here. Hey, buddy. Maybe this should be a segment of Filmboy24 YouTube Sherlock Mike. Pipe mouth guts. Tweed hat. You can always count on Jeffrey. We could all write to him and encourage him to give you those films. Yeah, good luck with that, Mike. I'll say it again. I will never fault somebody for trying to feed their family. I think his price is way too high. It is way too high. But he has something that he feels like he can make money on. It's his property, so at least he's not doing the, where's Travis? At least he's not doing the $5,000 roll of Kodachrome, right? I just got an offer on that because I'm following it. I watch it. and they get the seller offer. You can buy it for only, whatever, $2,500 for a roll of Kodachrome. Periscope uploaded a film yesterday in 480p. I'm about lost my mind. This isn't 2008. That's unacceptable. Mic is good unless you cough. It really spikes, doesn't it, Angus? Yep. Honestly forgot that we switched mics. Yes, better. Okay, good. I forgot about the new mic, so it's working. Yay! I like your sound. Audio sounds fine here. Thank you, guys. But Kodachrome gives you those nice bright colors. They think you can still develop Kodachrome in color. They think it's like rare or something. I don't know. I just don't get it. I want to curse. I just want to curse out loud when I see that. YouTube needs to have a 1080p minimum if it's going to have. Yeah, I know. It does. I've still seen them at, what is it, 240. Crazy. But then you look and it says uploaded 17 years ago. Guys, look, we're going to get into this right now. Limelight is here. Limelight Darkroom is here. He submitted to me 16 photographs. He had a roll of 220 film that had a process before date of 1986. Do you know where you were in 1986? I do. I was graduating high school. Limelight used a Mamiya Universal Press camera with a 127 millimeter Mamiya C-Core lens. He processed it at home in HC110B for 6 minutes, and he scanned it at home. So we have his photographs, and I am going to ignite them right soon. Lots of eBay sellers selling totally untested cameras for cuckoo. Yeah, I just bypass. If it says untested anymore, I usually just bypass it. Popcorn out, popcorn out, popcorn out. All right, let's see if we can get him rolling. You guys ready? When I hit the button, it's just going to start. So here we go. Working. I was working after college in 1980s. All right, here we go, Limelight. I love that dinosaur. Great picture. That's really a good shot. Beautiful, beautiful. You guys want to see my favorite out of that? Everybody's going to have their own favorite. I'm going to show you. Let me stop it. I'm going to just forward to my favorite right now. And then try to show it. Here is my, right there. Call me crazy. That's it. That's it. You know I'm a sucker for dead trees. Very, very nicely done, Limelight. I was honored to be able to play it right here on the Filmboy24 Detective. Very good film. I mean, guys, this is 40-year-old film. And girls, 40-year-old film. Actually, 41. It expired in 86. It was probably made in 84. And it's gonna be so unpredictable how it behaves, right? It's like little kids. It's just unpredictable how it's gonna behave. I'm just, yeah, really good job. This is so cool, you guys. You don't understand. This is really cool. I'm honored to be able to do this. I feel blessed beyond belief to be able to do this. I'm amazed by the detail on the big, I know, on that big cat statue. Where, Limelight, where was this? What part of the world? I can't remember. I don't have it written down. Where was this at? What state, what country, I just totally don't remember. Mamiya Universal Press rangefinder camera. In the Midwest. Okay, we all know the Midwest. I'll be processing mine next week. No pressure. Yeah, you live up now. Come on, Russell. What was the camera? Oh, he mentioned. Okay, can't remember. Was it refrigerated? No. This film was given to me. It was all given to me, Fritz. 88 rolls was donated to the channel by Mr. Gordon Webster. And I sent out 17 rolls to 17 different people. And we're getting them back and we're showing them now. No, thanks to you, Lyle. We got you coming up, my friend. We got Lyle coming up next. And Lyle made his into a video format. And I have watched it a couple times, and he did a really good job. And what I like also is that you're going to see each photo that Lyle presents, and Lyle has 12 pictures. So you'll see the photo for a few seconds, and then on the right side, the pillar bar, you'll see the information about that particular photograph. The shutter speed, etc. So it's really cool. And a little information at the beginning as well. So I'm ready to get that one going too. So without further, eBay, here I come. Sprocket, I was surprised that I got something out of the 1969 film, to be honest, especially since I messed up and shot some of them at box speed. Old black and white is so forgiving. You're right about that. It really is forgiving. I like that brontosaurus too. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I may get a copyright strike for saying that. New color negative 16mm from Kodak. Home processed is unpredictable here. What color negative are you talking about, Michael? New color negative from 16mm from Kodak. Home processed is unpredictable here. You mean hopefully we're getting new color negative. That would be nice. Yeah. In the 80s, as a 14-year-old kid, and though black and white film was old hat, I now appreciate it more. I know. Black and white has been taken for granted its whole life. Spoiler alert. This is not the only film that will have a cat statue shot. That's quite all right. Reminds me of our shooting place, Mike. Bongo Land. I know. I love that place. It's a great place to go and test cameras or test film. But we lost our T-Rex, though. He fell down. I got the Brownie Starmite. I hope to get a second shot at 620. I like the B29 nose. Is that what that was, a B29? I can always rely on you guys. First video had me yapping through it. Wasn't good. You guys get enough yapping from me. Some fun Kodak Starmite ads commercial on YouTube. 7219 500T. 500T is tricky anyway. That's Travis's favorite color film, I think. Yeah, Michael. A grainy one, you know that. It's not my favorite, but I have pretty good luck with it. You have a voice for novels. Maybe you could do the audio books. And for those of you that don't know, we're getting ready to show Lyle's films, his photographs. But if you don't know, he really does have a fun channel. I highly recommend when this stream is over that you go over to the Quiet Pages and subscribe. It's very calming, very relaxing. He just turns the pages, and you can enjoy the books that he has. And he has some very interesting books over there. So give him a check out. We got to support each other, right? That's what we're here for. YouTube copyright strikes everything. I know. Little tidbit I've never mentioned before, but Matthew, our good buddy Matthew that's on here, 42nd Street Matthew, they actually copyrighted me on your Tri-X Super 8 film. And by the way, he used royalty-free music, but I had not put the right attribution in the comment or in the description box. So I got copyrighted for that. It didn't hurt me at all. It did not hurt me at all because I did go to their page and found the attribution that needed to be in there, and I fixed it, and everything was fine. So outside of the YouTube Studio music, the attributes have to be dead on or you're going to get copyrighted instantly. My pleasure, Lyle. Thank you for everything you do. All right, so let's show, we're going to show you what Lyle came up with. Lyle used, I'm not even going to tell you what he used. No, Matthew, it's all squared away. It literally took 10 minutes. Just had to register for an account and then, boom, put it in the description. It was real easy. I'm actually glad I have the account now, so thank you. I used to be a copyright cop for ASCAP, tough stuff, yeah. All right, let's see what Lyle came up with. This is about 2 minutes long. It's worth it. You're going to like this. Get your popcorn. Here's Lyle. That's a great shot right there, Lyle. Great shot. Eric, 1987. So before I close, that's the end of it. I'm going to show you guys my favorite one. That's it. This one right here, that shot right there, Lyle, I know you guys are going to say that's crazy. That shot reminds me so much of War of the Worlds, the movie, the original. I don't know why. Maybe because of those arm things that came out. That's War of the Worlds right there. Fantastic shots. Fantastic shots. Both by Limelight and by Lyle. Get inspired, people. This is what we do. Very good job. Both of you. Russell, you got your work cut out for you, my friend. I mean, we've had some really good photographs. All of them. A Woody Allen shot. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I want to show you guys something really quick. I have a I did a little microphone test just with a digital camera. It's quick. It's like less than a minute. I have sharp vision though with my lens. Get me on that TLR camera. Get on that TLR. Mine will probably lower the bar. Nah, Mike Rook is here. Hey, Mike. Nice shots. I like curves and last and the first men looking work. So I want to show you guys this really quick. I had the levels set on 3, I believe. It's really corny. I just did this in the backyard, but I was goofing with my, let me see if it's in here, that wired microphone that I've always used. I don't know where I did with it, but I usually keep it under here. Yeah. You know the one I wear, my Boya, the one that goes, you know. So I was wearing that, and I tested this as well, just with my regular YouTube camera. See what you guys think, and see if the audio comes out with this. Hold on. Lights, please. So here we are, guys. Thanks for joining me on my little microphone test journey. So this is my, that's a bird. That's a crow that won't quiet down. I don't know if you can hear.
It does look like a chia pet.
And here is the newer microphone now. This is the totally insanely,
it's actually,
made no sense, but this is the,
you got to be careful with the one I have on now, because
this is the totally
really
cordless or wireless really lapel.
Man, it's
shirt,
just rough.
Anywhere hiding microphone.
Yeah, that is so weird, Angus. I don't understand why it does that.
Mic. This is my Boya wired microphone. Do you see this wire? You guys have seen me or heard me talk about this many times in the past. I'm about the same distance away from the camera. Should make no difference whatsoever. But I'll even back up a little bit. Let's kind of just see what the range might be. And so I'm probably, I'm going to say 30 feet
Mike.
from my camera now, 25, something like that.
I don't know. I have a lot to figure out with this thing. It even went on my last video that I posted, was a found film video. As I would cut in editing and then cut a little section out and then marry the two clips back together again, when the clip would start, it's almost like it had to find itself again. It would get weird until you would catch up. Has good range, yeah, and definitely the sound was clipping. Yeah, I had the levels up way too high. I have a lot to learn. A bit clearer. Okay, Angus. And you know what I found out after also? I did it all in stereo, which I don't like doing with one mic. So from now, this is mono right now, and that was not the test that I did out there. So I got some work to do, right, on it. So I want to show you guys. Turn that one off. Equal cost. No, this, no. Cheap, I don't know. That little one, this one is about $10. And I've used this for 4 or 5 years. And I like it. It's made by Boya. It's just a very inexpensive clip-on mic. About $10. And this one, you catch them on sale. They're not expensive, but when you catch them on sale, 80 to 100 US. That's what I use. Or what I'm trying to learn. Forgot to say, reporting from my backyard, Filmboy24. Cable bound ones, easier to repair, and a lot less that can go wrong with them as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big difference. I actually have one of these as well, Mike. I have another one, the Boya, with 2 mics. It's pigtailed, and it was $15, I think. They're really inexpensive. I've used the Boya with walk talk vlogs on my mirrorless camera. It works well until you trip over the wire. I know, and it's a good length wire. It's like 10 feet, but I was just looking for something that's a little more free. I don't have to worry about it. Now you can
Mike Rook says, I'm a gentle whispering binaural mic set at some distant point in my past. Most are wireless these days, but it's pretty straightforward to use a couple of electric cable and plug in power. Yeah, I got to get used to it, Mike. I really do. The Orson Welles War of the Worlds. Many people believed. No, I haven't. But the remake I thought was awful, the Tom Cruise one. But man, the original, it's one of my favorite sci-fi movies. So you can plug in. You can actually plug in this into this and then use the Boya. So I could just keep this in my pocket. It kind of makes this one, the Boya, wireless, which I tried and it works relatively good. So then I only have this little clip still on my shirt, but very cool. Should be great, Sprocket. Copyright has expired. Has it expired on that movie? It's from the 40s, right? Last week I got myself a micro cassette recorder, which I plan to use for my next short film. I don't like quality. There's nothing wrong with them. I like them. Boy, I got a lot of mics. You guys want to see this last Disney film? It's a cool one. Disney number 3. I got it queued up. The original War of the Worlds is fantastic. I like the remake a lot until the grain bit where the kid was still alive at the end. I don't know. I like practical stuff. It didn't hurt it. I mean, the remake didn't. I'm not in that camp where when they remake a movie, it hurts the original, because you still have the original. But I just like the original much better. It felt way more authentic to me. You know? That ruined it for you. Yeah. May just need a new tape, Brock. Expired on the Orson Welles radio broadcast, not the first movie version. Yeah, let's go. The original War of the Worlds was 53. Okay. I think you can get away with showing Disney films on YouTube. No, I don't think you... I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't really like doing commercial films, but, you know, maybe some of the old, educational ones or something. But I don't think I would do it. I mean, maybe if you're not monetized, they would do it. Original is better, yeah. I've been noticing YouTube people are now using big mics again in video, not hiding them. I know. Dave Knopp Top. Dave Knopp and I had a long phone conversation yesterday, and we talked about that exact thing, Jeffrey. The podcasters with the big, mics now and everything. Remakes that were good. Cape Fear, good remake, yep. True Grit. I did like the original True Grit, and even Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, not bad. I know, and I was just joking around. Hitchcock. Talking about. I did not know that, Jim. Record in my pocket. I have a couple of those little micro recorder cassettes. Just using AI voiceovers. All right, guys, here's Disney as recorded by the Brewer family in 1972. This is... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold the boat. I didn't load it. But I can fix that. Hold on. We're going to do that. I forgot to load that film. So let's do it really quick. I don't know if this is going to alter. I don't know what it's going to do. Let me see if I can load this up real quick while I'm on here with you guys. I know exactly where it's at. Oh, there it is. Good. Lights, camera, action. That's the start. We're good. We didn't miss anything. Look at this kid. Oh, he's happy. He's at Disney World. A little blown out. Russell. I know. It's crazy how good it is, Sprocket. Look at Mickey. Look at these guys, 53 years ago. Do you imagine, I mean, like that driver, none of these people are probably with us anymore. I mean, they could be, but, you know, look at this. Look at the guy with the camera in the front. Oh, does it, Russell? Then I will not do it again. I forgot it's right here. Oh, that's right, Katie. Wouldn't it be crazy if you found film from Disney where each camera operator filmed each other at some point? That would be crazy. I want to see the Haunted Mansion. And you know, we have more films from this family. More films from this family. Can you guys tell that I stood up? I don't know. I mean, the microphone's right on me still. You could hear me drinking, but, you know. I know Kodachrome was the greatest ever. Tiki Birds. Remember, do you guys remember? I mean, I'm sure most of you have been to Disney somewhere. 1972, Jim. I remember those Tiki Birds. They were funny. They would sing and stuff. Still nothing better than Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Yeah. That was Disney film number 3. So we did it. We went through 1, 2, and 3. Now, I don't know what these 4 are. These are true mystery films. And the beauty of these is that I don't have to process them. But they're from the same batch as these Disney films were. In fact, there's a lot of films in this batch that I got. But I saw those and they said Disney, but I'm going to go through the other ones. What do you guys think I should do with these? Obviously, I'm going to open them at some point. They've never been opened. They're postmarked July of 1971 from Kodak. They came from Kodak with Kodak's seal, right? The seal. And it's never been opened. So when they sent this to not the Cahill, I see Cahill. When they sent them to the Brewer family, for one reason or another, they never opened them and looked at them. So they've never been viewed by anyone, ever. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it was kind of like when Fred from Kodak, my buddy from Kodak, sent me those 2 rolls of film that were frozen their whole life. I was afraid to shoot them. I shot one, but I'm kind of afraid, you know, because that's like, you don't get those opportunities. Somebody's film has never been viewed before, and now I own it. Open one now, live. You guys want me to open one now? You want to open one now? Processing included, yeah. Save one, says Mike. Save maybe for another 10 years? Scan them. Jim says scan them. Lyndon says, like the simplicity, not too long. Yeah. Quick. No one on their cell phone. I know, Lyle. 1974-ish. This footage wouldn't look that good. I know. The color made it, Sprocket. I was in the bookcase Orlando then. You were in the bookcase Orlando? What is that? Mike, did you talk to the WD? No, but I did look them up. I didn't talk to them, but I did look them up. That's really interesting. Is there a modern Super 8 color emulsion that can be color corrected to... I mean, you could probably get close in color correction with 100D. It's slow and it's a little less grain. You might be getting close if you really work the colors. Goofy. Yeah, they've never touched a projector. My guess it could be entire family stuff where the family didn't feel like watching them right after the event. That could be too. That could be, very well could be. I would scan them, enjoy it. They must not have had a projector and never got one for some reason. Before everyone has a smartphone. I know, isn't it cool? Actually just talking to each other. Scan them and make it pay-per-view. Maybe I'll do members only. Maybe I'll scan them and show it to the members. Membership has its privileges. And by the way, thank you again to all my awesome members. I really appreciate it. No art is good unless it is seen. Open, open, open. You know what? Okay. Before we end the stream, we're an hour and 15 minutes in. Hold on. I got to get something. We'll open one live. They might just be more Disney vacation films. Yeah. Well, let's see what the post date on the Disney ones. April 18th, 72. April 24, 72. April 18, 72. And these are all 71, and they're all Kodachrome. So, this is weird. It's really weird. Can you guys see those? Okay, so I'll go from your side. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one are we opening live? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Majority is going to win. 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is 1. Russell, okay. Get them in. Get them in. When I get 10 people, the answer will go with it. 3. We already have the majority. If one more person says 3, that's the majority. Okay. Sorry, Lyle. Maybe 4 next week. All right. So this one is postmarked July 14th of 1971. And I'm going to make a little... It's funny because there's a check mark on it. Did I do that? No. That is so funny. There's a check mark on each one of these. So we're gonna, yeah. I'm not gonna write on it. 42. All right, here we go, kids. I don't really want to tear it up. This is cool. I mean, this is day one. This is like what you would get day freaking one. Look at that. Mike, you should make a video on how you scan film. I could do that. Yeah, I did one on my other retro scan. Quick aside, I have over almost 120,000 views on 3 scanner videos. Breathe it in like a time capsule. It is. Witnessing this live Sunday, March 2nd, 2025 at 3:15. You guys ready? It's never been out of the box. It's so corny. Shake it. You ready? No smoky smell. at all. I mean, if you guys had smell-o-vision, you could tell. It smells just like a cardboard box. All right, here we go. First to see it. You guys will see it before me. Oh, it's even got the trademark. Look, it's got a little bit of dust from inside the box. Wow. Dare I pull a little and look at the light? Or is that going to introduce? I don't know, Super Cindy. It's so strange. There was lots of it, Jeffrey. Should I pull a tiny bit of it and try to see it? Or should I just scan it? My wife is standing right there. Should I pull a little film or just wait to scan it?
What good is pulling the film going to do?
No, to hold it to the light and see if we can see what it is. This is the one.
You're going to be able to see. They can't see.
No, but I'll tell them. Look at it. Hell yes. Peek. Where are your gloves? Well, I'll do it from the edge. All right. They ruled. They've ruled. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
So I'll hold from the side. Look at that. Processed. Look at this.
I think you should think about it some more.
That says processed by Kodak. Man. 72 is how many years? 52 years? 53 years. Definitely images. 100% images. But I can't tell what they are. Can you take? You can't tell what that is. All right, I don't want. There's definitely images, but I don't know. I feel indecent watching this. What? My wife's making fun of me because she said I told you wouldn't be able to tell. All right, so listen. This film right here is our mystery. This is going to be, no matter what it is, well, not no matter, but more than likely, no matter what, more than likely, this is going to be our showcase film next Sunday. Showcase film next Sunday. And be reminded, this film has never been seen by anyone. Live scanning would be fun. I wish I had another Mustang film, baby. Never been seen by anyone, for that matter. Imagine if it was Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Woohoo! So hopefully you guys can all come back because you're going to want to know what's on this film next Sunday, right? A live scan would be cool, but you guys got to understand my setup here. Now it's full of dog hair. You have to understand my setup. I think Travis is probably the only person in the chat that understands my setup because it's so little in here. There's not a lot of room for different cameras and things. This is my little office area, my little space, which is essentially in the middle of my house. My scanner is right there. I'll show you what I'm going to use to scan it with. You want me to show you? There's my scanner on the left. My old one on the bottom right, which I still have in my other room. So I'll scan it with that scanner on the left. And have some results for you. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do one roll of this film that's never been opened each week. I mean, some of it will have to be after I get back, but and then the last roll will start with members only. Sprocket, they don't sell those anymore. That company has since gone away. They were about 12 grand, brand new. That's not what I paid for mine, but that I did buy mine brand new. The other one on the bottom right of the picture, those sold new for about $6,500, I believe. And again, I didn't pay that for mine. That one I bought used for about $4,000. Yeah, well, I didn't pay $12,000. I paid $7,800 for mine. But I saved a long time to be able to do that. I like it. It's quirky. It has its issues, but it works fine for now. What did the quiet pages say? Hail George. I know, Romero. My buddy, he's my best friend in the world. Best friend in the world. Pencil drew that photograph in the top right corner for me when he passed away. When George passed away. That is, I got to bring that and I got to show that a better close up of what he did. He's a very gifted artist. But he drew this picture for me. Look at that. Fantastic rendition. So thank you again, Jupes. I know you're not here right now, but you guys have seen him on here before. All right, guys, that's going to have to be about it. I'm excited about this film and about next week. Cool picture. Yeah, he did a great job. Very talented. Perfect plan. Thank you, Michael. Great talent. Have a good one. So much fun. Danielson. Thank you, guys. Everybody. Every week. I say it at the end of every stream. And I will do it from here until the day I'm no longer able to live stream. I will say thank you, everybody. Extra special thanks to my beautiful members. It helps me a lot, more than you know. I can promise you that. So a big shout out to you all. And we're going to have an exciting stream because it's going to be our last stream. Is it the last stream of the month? The next one will be, no. We'll have one on the 30th as well. Don't forget, we will be live streaming on the 9th. We are going to not be here the 16th and the 23rd, but we'll be back on the 30th. Unless something else happens, like somebody gets sick or something. Smash that like button. Thank you, Jeffrey. It's fantastic seeing everybody every week. I'm blessed beyond belief to be able to do this. I really am. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, all of the feedback you guys give me, all of the stuff that I learn from you guys every week, every day, every hour. I really appreciate it. Wouldn't be here without you, but I will see all of you next Sunday. Love you guys.